time for another week of Married at First Sight, Season 11, Episode 9. And in this episode, what is it called? I think it's called It's Hard to Open Up. Talking about open up, talking about feelings. They are in week 4 of their marriage. So, everybody's just coming together and continuing to still get to know each other. Again, I'm Blythe.
And I'm Brandon.
All right, but before we get into the episode,
you already know what time it is, B&B family. If you haven't done so already, okay, smash that subscribe button. All right, and hit the bell so that you get post notifications so you know whenever we drop a new video. Okay, smash the like button. All right, I need some likes. I don't know if we got the 50 on the last video or not, but I need at least 50 likes on this video. Okay, that lets YouTube know that you're enjoying the content. That lets them push it out to other people who might enjoy the content. Okay, and hop down in the comments. All right, comment down below. Let us know how you feel about these couples, what's going on with them. Let us know if you agree with our feelings on the couples. Let us know if you disagree.
Right.
All right, either way, hop in the comments and let us know.
Right.
Other than that,
all right,
go ahead and get into it.
Let's get into it. All right, let's talk about Olivia and Brett. So they had the conversation about the questions the experts had sent them about the different things about love, the topic of love.
Right. So you could tell they were kind of, you know how Brett is. Like whenever it comes to like the stuff that the producers plan, the questions or whatever it is, he always kind of bucks against it. But, you know, he went through with it. And so I think the issue... I think they took a step backward this week. I was feeling better about them last week, and I feel like they took another step back.
Right.
Brett is just really hard to deal with. And the main thing is, like, he's sarcastic, but he's sarcastic all of the time. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Brett is Brett, and that's who all he's going to be, I feel like.
100%.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know what I mean? Like, I like to be sarcastic sometimes, but you have to know when to turn it on and turn it off.
Yeah,
like, he is a sarcastic, like, 100% of the time. And it's like, you know, that it's cool in some settings. Yep, it's some comic relief sometimes. Yeah. But sometimes you need to have real conversations. Especially when, I don't know, you just married somebody and you've only known them for 2 weeks. Like, I really need to know some things about you, Brett.
It's already,
you know what I mean?
Situation.
You being sarcastic is not helping me get to know you. You being sarcastic is not helping me make an accurate decision. I have to make a decision, Brett, in 5 weeks.
Right.
So you might want to give me some real answers, because if I still don't feel like I know you after 5 weeks, because all you're giving me is sarcasm, it's not going to be a good decision.
Yeah, she's definitely not feeling him.
No.
She's just not really feeling him. It's not getting any better.
No, that's not.
Then they went on the they went on the date to the alligator farm, a little swamp and everything. That was pretty cool, you know, seeing the animals being out in the New Orleans. That's the thing down there, the alligators and swamps and all of that. What did you think?
It started off kind of rough. Because Brett again seemed like he was, you know, bored and wasn't enjoying it. But it picked up a little bit, I guess.
Thanks to that cruise, Captain Danny.
Yeah.
Thanks to Captain Danny.
He picked it up a little bit at the end of the cruise, brought out some, you know, the baby gate and stuff like that. So I think it kind of helped Brett, you know, enjoy it more and maybe hopefully be open to doing more stuff outside of the house. I think that's Olivia's like real main gripe right now. It's like she likes to be out and about. She likes to travel. She likes to do things.
Well, she works hard, so she wants to do things.
For sure.
Outside of work,
And Brett doesn't really seem to want to do anything but put money towards his house. And again, you know, we've said it before, I'll say it again, like, they're both not wrong. It's just they are both on the extreme ends of the spectrum. Brett is extremely, he's an extreme penny pincher.
Right.
He doesn't want to have much of any fun. He wants to put all of the money towards, you know, savings or retirement, which is a responsible thing to do. Olivia is on the other end of the spectrum. She wants to live life for now. She wants to explore. She wants to travel. She wants to do things. you should make room for both of those.
They gotta find the balance, basically.
Both of them have to compromise a little bit.
Right, basically. I mean, at this point, the more time is going, I don't think Olivia's feeling him. I do not think she sees that someone who she wants to spend the rest of her life with. I'm just going to be very honest with you. He's really going to have to make a turnaround in doing something to impress her and show her that, like, yeah, you want to spend life with me because I'm going to do this. And I know this makes you happy and we can do this. So until he does that, I don't see it. I just don't see it going any further. It just doesn't really seem to be going in I don't know what he's thinking. Like, he might be feeling like it's okay or it'll get better, but you can definitely see on her face, like, no, she just, I hate to say it, in a way, she kind of seems a little solemn even throughout the episodes. And when she met with Amani, she's just like, yeah, okay, like, yeah, I'm waiting for the butterflies. I'm waiting to feel good and all that, but he's okay. Yeah, nobody trying to feel that way when you're talking about the rest of your life. You're not like 80, you know what I mean, trying to get with somebody. I'm not trying to be mean, but it might be a little different if you're 80 getting with someone versus being 30. Like, that's just different. So, yeah, I'm not really seeing it progressing in a wonderful, great way, personally.
Yeah, I think they definitely took a step back. Like you said, yeah, she's not feeling him at all. And I think Brett is kind of oblivious to it. Like, I think he does think it's kind of okay, and it's not. Like, Olivia's not feeling him. And
it is what it is. Everybody's not gonna feel you, so.
And the reason I'm not high on them, I'm definitely not high on them right now, is because I don't think Brett is gonna change. I think that's just who he is.
I feel like that too. He's like, you better love me for who I am. And
yeah.
Okay.
And I don't think she's gonna love them.
Yeah. Well, all right. That's it for Olivia and Brett. All right, now Amelia and Bennett. I would say another favorite for me. They're another favorite for me.
Yeah, they're still going pretty strong. I think that's the elephant in the room is still the whole residency thing, and whether or not he's going to move.
But you know what? They're not letting that stop them.
Facts.
They're not stopping life. They're not stopping living. They're not stopping growing. They are still moving in this process, and I like that. Like, yes, you're right. That is something that is on the back burner, but they're still moving and having a good time.
That's true. That's very true. They could definitely let that, hanging over their heads, and just like with Woody and Amani, let it dictate their actions towards each other, and they're not doing that. They know that is upcoming, and that's the best way to handle it. Like, you don't have to necessarily make that decision now, but let's put everything we have into it right now and see where it goes, see what grows from there. If you say, hey, well, I don't know, she's going to be moving, so I'm going to hold back, and I'm not really going to open myself out and put myself out there, then it's not gonna work.
They're not letting it kill their vibe.
Right.
And they're still like giving love a chance to grow. If that's what it's gonna be, they're trying to give it a chance. It was just like super sweet. She took care of him when he was sick, and then the whole birthday day, like she had the whole day planned for him. It was sweet. It
was.
And their love talk, they had the questions, but it turned like real organic too and natural. Like, it just kind of flowed, and just in their experiences, and I thought it was good.
Yeah.
I thought they were good.
I don't know if I have anything else to say about they're good, man.
Yeah. They're made for each other. It seems like they're made for each other, right?
It seems that way, I hope that I hope that he goes with her,
works out.
I don't know. Sometimes you have to, let go of the past and, where you grew up and things that, you may be holding on to for something better. And I think that they have the potential to be that. I think they have the potential to be that.
All right. Well, that's it for Amelia and Bennett. Let's talk about Karen and Miles now. Another wonderful week, huh?
Another wonderful week. I feel like we took a step forward last week. and then we took a couple steps back this week. I'm not in a good place with them.
Yeah, Miles, I just thought, God, I thought he was so super sweet. He had his chef friend come in. He's like, I don't know how to cook, but he had his friend come in. He didn't care how he looked or what happened. He's like, I'm going to try to make her happy and make her a nice meal. That was so sweet. Are you kidding me?
It was dope.
That was so sweet. Like, he's like, I can't cook. I don't know how to do this stuff. But I'm going to call my friend and help me out.
Yeah.
Surprised her. She came in. I was like, so sweet.
Yeah, that was a real deal meal, and it looked like it was pretty good, so.
Right, it did.
I mean, he's doing everything he can, man. Like, he's putting in the effort, and he's trying to win her heart. He's trying to be patient.
He really is.
It just seems like Karen don't really know what she wants. Like, last week, she kind of got us with the whole, she got a little emotional, talked about she doesn't want to be hurt.
Yeah, okay.
And all right, I tried to give her the benefit of the doubt.
Right.
Maybe you are,
Yeah, and then, what happened? Then they had the friends, and they had to talk about what kissing or whatever. They got a little bit closer. Seemed like they're going somewhere
right.
a little bit closer. So then, let's see, this week, what happened? They went to the store. What did they do? Like, I think they went out. You had to do some house stuff, go to the grocery store. Kind of cool. I don't know. I don't know. They hit a couple of little stuff in the store. It was kind of like, I just felt like, I don't know, just not the time and the place. Like, remember she talking about his feelings, and I was like, oh wow, that's interesting. I'm not used to a man doing that.
Right. She went back to that whole thing, and you know what? I said it in one of these other episodes. Pastor Cal has been on fire this season. He came in and he was like, sometimes we set these people up with their spouse, and the people are on this show because what they've done in the past has not worked.
Obviously.
And that was directed right towards Karen. Like, she keeps going back to this, I want a masculine man. I have these certain stereotypes about how a man is supposed to act in the context of a relationship. And it hasn't worked for you, Karen. That's why you're on this show. That's why they paired you with Miles. They didn't give you just another of the same type of dudes that you dated in the past that didn't work, because it didn't work. So they gave you Miles. If you can, let go of your preconceived notions about, gender stereotypes and embrace and try to, try something different, try something new, be open to trying something new with Miles and stop closing him out, it might work. But if she's not willing to do that, it's not going to work.
And then remember in their love conversation, when they were going over the questions, then she's kind of like, well, I think there's a few more things we should talk about and address, which is good, which is fine,
right.
True. And but you see how open and willing he was? He was like, yeah, like what? What do you want to talk about? And she was like, family. He was ready. I mean, he gave his heart. Like, yeah, love my family, went through these things, trying to give, like, with his parents, and went through a divorce, and he's trying to, make everybody happy.
Right.
But then he said in the end, he had to be honest, like, it's just not something I should be doing. I had to be real with myself. It was just too much. And I just thought that was just so honest and transparent. That was just, like, awesome. Like, he just giving it to you, girl. Like, how can you be mad? So then the end though, you say you want a man to step it up, right?
Right. So
So after the grocery shopping, they're in the kitchen, talking. He's like, okay, well, let's talk. This is something else when you talk about intimacy or whatever. Okay, so Miles, he's stepping it up. He's talking about it. Like, let's address it. What then? Then, here we go.
I just think it's something that'll naturally happen, whenever when I feel comfortable and safe or whatever. I don't even remember all that.
Not wanting to address it, definitely not wanting to give him, like, no kind of time on that.
No, exactly. It's like, what kind of timeline are we talking?
And he was playing. He's like, I'm putting on the calendar, he's just playing, joking, he was just, he's going too far.
Right. It's like, yo, this is a man. Like, what? first of all, y'all are married. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I think in the dating world, even not being married, dudes don't be wanting to wait that long.
They
I'm not
have expectations for sure.
They do. Now, look, you know.
It's not saying it is right.
Not saying that it's right.
But they,
not saying,
right,
you know,
they do. Yeah.
But, you know, regular, you know, people dating or whatever, dudes don't be trying to wait 2-3 months. So I'm like, Karen, in what world are you living where you just like, you know, not even wanting to address it, like not even, you know, like not there's no light at the end of the tunnel type
I don't
deal.
even think it's like that. I don't even think it's like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just, for me personally, I didn't think Miles was real extra aggressive with her. I think he was playing. I'm like, I see it too. I'm like, Karen, do you got some problems, some other issues that need to be addressed when it comes to intimacy? Or I feel like she just don't want to be with him. And it just seems like she found something like, like we'll see next week. She's like, like, you know, got to put the pause on it. He doing too much. And it's like, really? He doing too much? Okay.
Right. And I'm like,
just like she done found something to be like, no, that's the problem with you.
You're right. And it's
unless she have a problem, you know, for real.
And that could be the case, and that's why I'm like, yo, we need to know more background information about Karen. Like, what is her story? Like, what is she, you know? I mean, we know, you know, she had a bad situation with the other man who had a whole nother baby with someone else when he was with her, but like, what, because like you said, it might be an underlying condition. I know she talked about, you know, him doing that playfully, putting on the calendar, this is what we're gonna, like, she talked about how that made her feel unsafe. Yeah. And I'm like, I feel like there's an issue there. Like, you know, we're adults and she's 30, she's older than him. So you should be able to feel comfortable having conversations about intimacy with your spouse.
Go in the bedroom and do something now. That you were just having a conversation.
It wasn't no Mika and Michael where he's like, oh, we're not doing it, then I'm not feeling the situation. Like, dude, he was just joking. He's been plenty patient. And for you to feel unsafe at this point, it's like, okay, do you have something that needs to be addressed? Do we need to go, you know,
and that's my thing. I mean, you know, you signed up to be on a TV show where it's like, this is your life. Put it, you know, you have to put it out there. I hate to say it, but it's like if you sign up for a show, that's what you signed up for. And yeah, like when you get married, a lot of times, a lot of issues will come to light that you did not want to address early on. I don't know, but it is important to address them. Get therapy, get counseling, whatever you need. I mean, and he was upfront with her about his stuff.
Very.
He let her know, like, this is something I'm dealing with. You know what I mean? I'm kind of like, do she have something she dealing with? Or she just don't want to be with him?
It's one of those two things. And so that's something that I got to get to the root of. If it's something that needs to be addressed, she has to be open to, all right, maybe this is something that I have not resolved. I need to get some help, you know, dealing with it. Or if she's just not feeling him, then I guess she's not feeling him. I mean, I think that would be to her detriment. Like, I think that he's a good guy for her, and I think she'll just end up probably being single for a long time or going to date the same kind of guy she's always dated, and it's not going to work. Yeah. But either way, I don't think it's not looking good, and quite frankly, I want better for Miles, man. Like I do,
because he really look, as far as we know, it's like he's really giving and really trying to do right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They took some steps back this week.
Yeah. So with them, I don't even know. We'll see. I don't even know where they're saying. I guess we'll see next week. I don't even know. Like, I don't know. I don't want to be unfair and somebody get hurt and it's just not. I'm just like, I don't even. It's, to me, I'm kind of like, do you really want it or what? Like, do we really need to get some help and address some stuff or what?
I don't know. Something ain't right. It's not even like I compared them to Greg and Deanna last week, but it's it's something different about it. Like Deanna was like, she was like not trying to, you know, do all the physical interaction.
But then she would address it to like where she coming from though. Remember, like she would handle it like, you know, look, things I've done in the past. You know what I'm saying? Like she would.
Yeah, like something was just different about it was not the same vibe that Karen's giving off. So, yeah.
All right. Well, that's it for Karen and Miles.
All right. Like I said at the beginning of the show, if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. All right. A lot of you out there are watching, and and you're not subscribed. Okay? We got the analytics. All right? We see what you're doing. All right? So if you're enjoying the content and you're watching, just hit the subscribe button.
Yeah.
All right? We got a lot of cool stuff coming.
Yes.
Okay? We're going to be doing we're on our way to 1K. Okay?
Yes.
So that's why we say hit that subscribe button. Help us get to 1K. When we get to 1K, we're going to be doing a giveaway.
Yes.
All right? Details to come on that. All right? And stay tuned because in a couple of days, we're going to start doing weekly power rankings for the couples. Okay? So we're going to rank them 1 through 5. And it's going to be a party. So it's going to be pretty it's going to be jazzed up. It's going to be pretty cool. So stay tuned for that. Okay? Smash the like button. All right, we need at least 15 likes on this video.
Yes.
Let YouTube know that you're enjoying the content, and hop in the comments. Let us know what you think about this episode. Let us know where you think these couples are, and where you think we're gonna rank them on Sundays when we're gonna drop that. All right.
All right. That's it.
We'll see y'all then.